Hey guys, how you guys doing? Today we're going to continue our shield holding run. We're going to do Smouldering Lake, which you saw me sort of go in to work on the Horus the Hushed. So we're going to go to the Abandoned Tomb. Nice thing about this area is I can actually get NPCs for most of the area. So here we are, Smouldering Lake, back again. Not to forget that Ballista's constantly firing. A lot of items out here too, if you can collect without getting destroyed. And there's a giant one. We're actually going to come back to the giant worm in a second. But first, if you see this breakable wall over here, you actually have to get the Ballista to fire at you. And give him to break it. So we might take a little bit of damage, which is fine. The whole idea is to get him to break this. Because there's actually a ring behind there where you can collect. Stoneplate. Continue to collect some items. Trust me, I'm not worried about getting there. If anything, that wall breaking was probably the most important thing I want to do with the Ballista before we shut it down. Anything else, you can get anything else about it. Now, avoiding this worm normally is the idea. We're going to wait for him to disappear. Hopefully we can sneak by without getting attacked. Might not be. Now, there's a spot over here where we use Ballista to attack the worm. Standing right about here. The worm is kind of like right there. He's gonna take some damage. He's taking damage right now, so it's a matter of just... I'm gonna be here for a minute. It's quite a bit of damage actually. 350 damage per hit. It's actually how you get one of the Undead bone shards. Along with the extra miracle. Should only take one more volley. And there's the dead one. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. This little item over here. Now the shield that I got, it will be very important later when we farm for souls, because it actually gives a 10% increase in the number of souls, which is exactly the same amount as the silver serpent ring that we have. Ironically, the boss room is like right here, but we have a lot of area to explore. So if anything, the only thing we're gonna try to do is wait for that to finish shooting. We can actually summon an NPC already. Pretty nice, actually. This is one of 2 NPCs we're going to be able to use pretty much through the whole area. Now, normally I would do the whole area with just shield only. It's not terribly hard. But insurance. Plus having the NPCs are fun. So, right here, if you killed the invader in the catacombs, you'll actually be able to summon him right here, which we did. He was the one that glitched through the wall. So now, we can have 2 NPCs. It's amazing. First guy we're gonna see is this little fire guy right over here. It's pretty tricky, because he has this little fireball that's floating over there. Actually takes a lot of bit damage. See, those fireballs, they have like their own attack sequence too, so they're super frustrating to deal with. He'll disappear shortly after this guy dies. Which is nice. We're gonna kill this little... These guys who won't be familiar with Fair and Keep, they're the ones that do all the poison. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to get rid of poison, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Not really worried about it. We're gonna go down there in a minute. We're just doing some ad clearing up top here. Oh my god, it's wizard guys. Forgot about that. Now we're gonna be coming to the opposite side of this spot, because the last thing I want to do is accidentally fall down. Now we're gonna go down there and kill those, try to kill those 2 little mages. Plunging attack. Ah. Okay, where are we going? Try to deal with this fire. Really have some high fire absorption. Still take a little bit of damage. Catacombs area wasn't like too tough of an area, that was pretty weak. You can notice a substantial increase in damage these guys do. A little bulky too. This is where we collect another undead rim shot. Watch out for that guy that just dropped on me. That's my own fault for not armoring that. Oh, they really like to kill these guys. Alright. When I get to the next bonfire, what I will do is I will desummon the NPCs just to try to, like, you know, one guy that I know wanted me to make it more of a challenge. Figured, hey, I'm probably doing too much with my NPCs, so I'll try to use NPCs a little less often. Just to make it, you know, a little bit fair. Oh, well, down this tunnel right here, there's actually a hidden wall right here. There's a lot of hidden walls in this area. We're actually going to find a black knight. Fighting. And we get a black knight sword. It is not bad. Unfortunately, we are not going to be using it. But if you ever need a black knight sword for whatever run, there you go. This area has some of the poison guys. Not terribly too hard. But since there are some people that would like it to be more of a challenge and just, I mean, I rely on NPCs a little bit less, we are going to do that. Just for, you know, some of the areas coming up, we're going to have to travel through a lot of it without NPCs, so if anything, this is easy. This makes it a lot easier. Now here is actually where the bonfire. I'm going to try to lure this guy into this room. If I get him stuck in the door, no big deal. I can just, you know, just unlock him. run down this little hallway that leads to a dead end, but more importantly, a crystal lizard. Now, if you see this spot above me, if you use the Ballista to destroy this little brick spot up top, you can actually take a shortcut here, but I figured this was a lot more fun just going the original route that I found. Got a little crystal lizard here at the dead end. He doesn't drop anything too crazy other than the chaos gem. Sneak in here to grab the tome coming up. A couple poison guys in here, so we're just gonna aggro a few and then run out of the room. As you can see, some of my NPCs are taking damage from the poison too. Too hard, we get a little tomb here. It looks like one of my NPCs did end up dying to the poison, which is no big deal. It actually works out because I was gonna despawn them soonish. So at this bonfire, which we will activate in a second, if you look over at this wall, there's another hidden wall. Hidden water walls galore in this area. It's amazing. To the left down here, you'll see a bunch of fire-type slimes that are on the roof. There's actually a little shortcut if you wanted to drop down where we got that first Undead bone shard. Now we're gonna skip through here. Our NPC, unfortunately, is gonna try to fight every single one of these. So we're just gonna leave him behind. Pick up this Estus Shard. Now this is where I originally said that I didn't want to jump across and accidentally fall. So we're just gonna leave our NPC here. Try to sneak by these guys. I don't care about taking damage. Honestly, those guys aren't even worth fighting on a normal basis. So we will despawn our NPC, and we'll try to do some of the other area with without a phantom to help us, just to make it a little bit more challenging. Now, just as a precaution, I will turn in that Undead Bone Shard and Estus Shard just for overall more healing. Especially if I'm solo. You might be able to sneak in a level 2.
Very well, then take note.
Yeah. A little bit of health, extra health doesn't hurt, right?
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ah, just quite neat.
See if I can reinforce my one shield anymore. Ah, I can, but I don't have enough souls to do it. Let me
Pretty, be careful, I don't.
pop a item to do that.
Ah, just wasn't it?
Put our Blessed Logic shield to 6. Still got our Black Shield of 3. We need a couple more Twinkling Titanites. So put us at a kind of high weight. I'll only equip that shield on whenever I'm in a situation where I want a little bit extra health. Turn back to the bonfire and we're going to explore more of the area. We might run past some of the NPCs that respawned. Just to say what was on. So that fire guy respawns, we don't want to deal with him. We have to like slightly backtrack. Hopefully avoid that guy over there without sprinting. No reason to fight someone if I don't have to, right? That's gonna be hard to avoid these guys just because it's tough. And what can you do, right? This area, we have a rat over here. But the hole that we don't want to drop into, I forgot where I was going. And trust me, you don't want to fall in there. Because there's actually lava down there, and you take extreme amount of damage from that lava. We're talking extreme. So you come into this interesting looking tree covered room with a bunch of rats that were killed slowly. And there's actually another hidden area here. This wall back here. Boom. Surprise. And I forgot what item we get down here. It's been a while. Forgive me. Oh, another tomb. You can take the stairs down. Now, if you had some kind of major fire resistance, I would say jump in that lava and get those items, but it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Return to this room. Gonna come over here. This is where that hole was originally. I guess if you had the fire resistance, you could drop that in that hole to grab a quick item quicker. By the way, I love our soul count right now. So we actually have a mother rat over here. Nothing too special there. We're gonna avoid a little rat things over there. We actually have another hidden wall. This chest, double checking, is not a mimic. Another large Titanite shield. A wall here. We can actually take a shortcut down here if we wanted to, but there's a lot of Ballista. I don't feel like avoiding curse. So we're gonna go down this stairs, which leads around, and we're actually gonna run past all the Ballista. Collect the item while we're here. Avoid their smoke as best we can. You don't need to die to curse here. There's up this stairs. There's actually a small little bridge. I'm actually gonna come down to this little corridor in a minute. But first, we have a Black Knight to kill. Normally I'd fight it on this bridge, but I'm kind of worried that I'm going to get knocked off. There's actually lava down below. So we're going to lead it, hopefully, over here. And I can't believe that Basket actually followed me. Okay, luckily the Black Knight killed it for us, so save us a little bit of time. As you can imagine, this Black Knight would be a little bit easier with NPCs helping us, but we're gonna try and make this a challenge a little bit more, just for you guys. Unfortunately, there is no NPC invaders in this one, so it's not, you get to miss out on that. I will laugh if we get a Black Knight shield after all the time it took me to farm mine. Oh, well, part of me was like worried. We got Black Knight leggings, which actually are more weight, but provide a lot more protection. So, that path that I was talking about down that stairs actually leads down here. We have an NPC waiting. You might not be able to see him yet. Can't see him from this angle. But let's kill that Basilisk first. That NPC that we were able to actually summon, the knight, he's actually here. He was the invader in the catacombs area, and this area is like his actual home. So we're gonna have to fight him. He's extremely tough. Unfortunately, what I'm gonna do is, if you notice I have my alluring skull still in my inventory, I'm actually gonna use it to force him to run into the lava. It's an interesting, strat. It works. Not the proudest moment, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. Now, he might have moved up here already. Let's see. He's actually hits really hard, so be careful. Like, extremely careful. Okay, he's chasing me right now. We're gonna have to lure him right around this corner. The thing I'm worried about is him hitting me while I'm trying to use the item. So we're gonna force him to swing. Hopefully he'll chase that. I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Okay, he did. Aha. So he's down to like absolutely no health. And now, let's hope I can actually beat him with his health that low. Let's hope. Ah, that was such a tough fight. Ah, oh boy. I may actually get a great sword, which is extremely good weapon. Got the black iron, great shield. Don't know if I would ever actually use this, but I might consider switching to a great shield once I get my strength high enough. Maybe. There's nothing too crazy item-wise down here. Again, if you want to run into the fire to get those items, that's on you. I'm not gonna even try it. Not worth the risk for me. Turn back up here. We're gonna climb this ladder. This ladder actually leads to the area where we shut down that ballista. Another long ladder climbing. There's actually a bow you can get in this area. You'll see it in a second. I'm climbing the second set of ladders that'd be right there. But we're gonna have to do a small little jump off this ledge to grab it. Dragonrider Bow. I actually use this in my other playthrough. It's actually a nice bow. I like it. Decent, damage and stuff. And it looks cool. Now we come to the outside here area, and the Ballista, if you can see behind that tree, still be firing at us, so we're going to wait for it to fire 3 times. That's 2. 3. Instead of running straight at the bone guys, we're going to come over here to the left and slide down this little side entrance, if you call it. We're going to try to get these bone guys to attack us one at a time. They're nothing too special, it's all out of the catacomb thing. I would. But now if I got the bone shield just to like possibly mess around with, I would. They're nothing too hard. Like most skeleton enemies, they go down fairly quickly. Now, coming over here, got 2 of these guys. Trying to lure one away, like we just did. Watch out for the bleed, like normal. Again, these are enemies just for the catacombs. You should be definitely familiar with them. It's a little tougher than the other. And wow, I'm shocked that it went down that fast. He got caught in the his attack animation, like, and I just got caught in his combo. So we gotta do a quick run back. Am I sad about it? Yeah. Do I care about it? Nah. Fun fact, you can actually drop down, like right here. Be right on the rat. Nice little shortcut. Should you take it? That was a weird camera animation. Fortunately, the Black Knight will still be up, or will respawn, so we're just gonna run past him, hopefully. Hopefully he does not, like, mean, like, starts following up the ladder. I don't need that right now. I'm actually surprised that he hit us, in all honesty. Does he follow up the ladder? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Maybe he can't climb because of all that armor. Get a little bit of health regen going. Alright. Slide over here. kill these skeletons. Now they die from this. Nothing. Try to get this guy to come down here. Hopefully we don't fuck this up. Die again. That was actually, you know, like I was probably one hit away from that, honestly. Just because of the whole, like, loss thing. That's not nearly as embarrassing. Those, fast attackers, well, they get you every time. Maybe I should have kept my NPCs. Let's not die, please. No, come back all the way up here. To shut off the, and we just activate this little lever. And voila, the Ballista is shut off. I think there's a little shortcut we can actually take down, but I think it's a big jump. I almost don't want to take it. Yeah. Plus, I don't want to have to deal with all the crabs down there. That's the actual spot that you can have the Ballista shoot and break through. So what we're going to do is just return to the last bonfire. I think we are ready to fight the boss. Pretty much explored every part of the area. Collected the Estus Shard, the 2 Undead bone shards. Got a few items that we needed, not counting the ones that are in the lava. And now we can head to the boss, so we'll summon our 2 little phantom buddies. I think the only thing we're missing is maybe a rogue large Titanite shield or something in the area on the outside where the Ballista was shooting at us, which I can collect off screen. There's nothing like groundbreaking in terms of item. I know this guy does fire. So I think we are ready to tackle the boss. And if I'm quick enough, I'm going to try to put this shield on. Shield of 1 after we kill the boss. Try to get a little bit extra health. Now our 1 NPC here that's going to enter. I might actually have to start the fight. They can actually poison this boss, believe it or not. The Great Swamp lady. She can actually, oh, fine. Those fire attacks are interesting because they're hard to avoid. Maybe I can force him to attack me a little bit. So you can see he's poisoned right now. More fire attacks. I know I'm supposed to dodge that, but I take a little damage from the shield, so I'll just block it instead of just dodging it. Might be able to run away from this too. Yeah. Yes. No, he has like a slam attack, so I gotta be careful. But it looks like our NPC's just got him into a nice little, like, stun lock, like type thing. There's the fire attack. You gotta watch out for it. There's a slam attack, maybe. Oh, that was the fireballs from the sky. I know he likes to slam his things to the ground. Sometimes. So at like, try to cap off your HP, because at like 10, like at very low HP, it'll do like a final gambit, like try to kill everyone. Or it'll ignite itself. Like that. That's what it was, actually. Now, I'm not worried about that Phantom Dime, because it's basically goes into like I can't type stance, because it burns itself out. And it's like a free easy kill. Now, luckily, our Phantom here, the Great Swamp NPC, actually stay alive for this whole thing. If you keep them alive, you can actually grab a couple items in Undead Settlement. Now, while I was talking, I did forget to grab my Shield of Want on, but it's not that big of a deal. Pretty reasonably easy boss. Granted, if you fight it solo, you gotta just, prepare for his moveset a little bit more. Problem with fighting with the shield is it's hard. You have to be a little bit closer to hit the enemy, the range in which the sword hits or the shield hits. So it puts you at like a different perspective of how close should I be to hit the enemy versus quick attacks. These are the few items that I was just gonna pick up now that we don't have the Ballista attacking me. Most of them are just large Titanite shards. Nothing too spectacular. I have no interest in fighting the crabs over here. They don't yield anything. Other than that, it's a dead end over there. And this right here is the, if the Ballista shoots it, you can actually drop down. Is that where that one bonfire was? And where the chaos jump I got. Other than that, I think that does it for this area. Nothing too crazy. Next area that we're going to will be the Ethereal of Borealis Valley. I'm probably saying the name wrong. And that is actually an amazing looking area. So we're just gonna do a quick soul spend. And then we'll continue shield only run next time. I got a Final Fantasy game coming out on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. So that's exciting.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take note. Let these souls.
Oh, I can only get one level. Oh. We'll put it in endurance.
Farewell.
Right, and that should do it with this episode. So for now, guys, I will talk to you later, and I hope you're enjoying it. See ya.